Good morning, everyone. First, we say praise and gratitude to God Almighty because for His blessings, we are still given His grace and blessings. In this era of globalization, we know that times are changing and getting more modern. There are so many foreign cultures that have started to enter our country, and we often, the young generation, forget about our traditions, cultures, and love for our own nation. This is a matter of concern because if the young people and future generation of this nation are fragile with a sense of nationalism, it is certain that the future of the Indonesian nation will be treated. As we know, with the reduced sense of nationalism, the awareness of the youths who will continue and maintain Indonesia will decrease. The sense of nationalism and character of this nation needs to be addressed. We must instill a sense of nationalism in the younger generation, but not just nationalism, but nationalism with character. Nationalism that is creative, confident, and intelligent so that this nation can develop in a positive direction. Nationalism is not only loving the motherland and hating other countries, but loving the motherland and being willing to cooperate with other countries for the interest and progress of the country, not for personal gain. Teachers and friends, the government has made various means and efforts to increase the sense of nationalism of Indonesian youth. For example, by including civic education subjects in the education curriculum, it is hoped that with a forum to plant the seeds of nationalism, youth awareness will increase. This is made considering that most young people and girls have touched education through school. So through these subjects, material that can build a sense of nationalism is inserted. In addition to that lesson, there is also a lesson of Indonesian history in which the government interferes with knowledge about the histories of Indonesian nation's struggle for independence. The government made these efforts to plant the seeds of nationalism in the young generation of this nation pioneers. The government have that the younger generation can get to know what nationalism means and know the insight of Indonesian nationality. If the nation, future's younger generation, can learn and apply the values of Pancasila in the aspect of life, then it can be ascertained that the younger generation, who are the successor of this nation, have started to grow of a sense of love and nationalism for his Indonesian nation. As we know, the government's efforts to instill nationalism did not end there. In order to increase the sense of youth nationalism, the government made a positive activity, that is ceremony. One of the purpose of the ceremony is to commemorate the service of the founders of the state. There are many students who do not like the ceremony for several reasons. In my personal opinion, the ceremony is something that is very obligatory in order to commemorate the service of the heroes who have seized independence from the colonialism. We as the younger generation are only asked for the ceremony and commemorating the service of the fallen heroes. We are not asked to take up arms and fight against the invaders like what freedom fighters to do. But actually, behind that there is an important meaning that needs to be remembered, namely through the ceremony we must still maintain the values of nationalism and patriotism. Because in essence, we as young people and the next generation of the Indonesian nation, having a sense of nationalism towards our own nation is a must, and it must be present and embedded within us. I want to apologize if there is something wrong in the pronunciation of the word. That's all from me. Thank you.